Opening scene, upbeat music plays softly in the background. The screen shows a tech-savvy workspace filled with computer screens, AI-related graphics, and a whiteboard with diagrams of deployment pipelines. The camera zooms in on the host, who is sitting at a desk with a laptop. Host: Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of AI and machine learning, specifically focusing on building a scalable AI model deployment pipeline from development to production. If you're a data scientist, machine learning engineer, or just someone curious about how AI models are actually deployed in the real world, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Cut to a slide that illustrates the importance of deployment pipelines. Host: To put it simply, a deployment pipeline is a series of automated processes that allow us to move our machine learning models from development to production seamlessly. But why do we even need a deployment pipeline? Well, think of this. You've worked hard to create a fantastic machine learning model. It performs brilliantly in your testing environment, but when you finally push it into production, it doesn't work as expected. Frustrating, right? This is where a solid deployment pipeline comes in. Scene switches to the host standing by a whiteboard. Host: Let's break down the components of a deployment pipeline. First up, we have development. This is where you'll create and train your model, usually using frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, or scikit-learn. While developing your model, it's crucial to keep track of versioning. Tools like DVC, data version control, can help you maintain different versions of your dataset and model. This is vital because it allows you to reproduce results and understand how changes impact model performance. The host writes version control on the whiteboard. Host: After the development phase, we move to testing. Here, we want to ensure that our model functions correctly in various scenarios. Unit tests, integration tests, and end-to-end tests are all essential components of this stage. You'll want to test your model against a validation dataset that it hasn't seen before. This helps to confirm that the model generalizes well and doesn't just memorize the training data. The host draws a flowchart showing the testing process. Host: Once we've validated our model, it's time for the next step, packaging. This involves taking your trained model and all its dependencies and creating a deployable artifact. Tools like Docker come into play here. By containerizing your model, you can ensure that it runs in the same environment, regardless of where it's deployed. This greatly reduces the chances of encountering environment-specific issues when moving to production. Cut to the host sitting back at the desk. Host: Now that we have our model packaged, we need to think about how we're going to deploy it. There are several options available. You might choose to deploy your model on premises, on the cloud, or even at the edge. Your choice will largely depend on factors like your organization's requirements, budget, and the specific use case of your model. For instance, if you're working with real-time data, deploying at the edge could reduce latency. The host pauses for a moment as the screen changes to showcase cloud deployment options. Host: Let's focus on cloud deployment, as it's becoming increasingly popular. Platforms like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure provide robust solutions for deploying machine learning models. Services like AWS SageMaker or Google AI Platform allow you to manage the entire lifecycle of your model, from training to deployment and monitoring. They also offer auto-scaling capabilities, which is crucial for handling varying loads without manual intervention. The host gestures towards a screen showing a diagram of a cloud deployment architecture. Host: Once our model is deployed, we can't just sit back and relax. Monitoring is an essential part of the pipeline. You'll need to track metrics such as latency, throughput, and error rates to ensure that the model is functioning as expected. Additionally, you should implement logging to capture any anomalies or issues that may arise during inference. The host points to the monitoring metrics listed on the screen. Host: But monitoring doesn't stop there. You also need to consider data drift and model performance over time. As time goes on, the data patterns can change, which may lead to degraded model performance. Therefore, setting up alerts and automated retraining processes can help ensure that your model continues to function well as it encounters new data. Cut to the host in front of the whiteboard again. Host: We've now covered the core components of our deployment pipeline, but let's take a moment to discuss best practices. First and foremost, automation is key. The more you can automate your deployment pipeline, the less room there is for human error. Tools like Jenkins or GitLab CI/CD can help you automate testing, building, and deploying processes. The host writes automation on the whiteboard. Host, another best practice is to ensure that your pipeline is modular. This means each component of your pipeline should be able to function independently. For instance, if you need to change your testing framework, it shouldn't require a complete overhaul of your deployment process. This modularity will save you a lot of time and effort in the long run. The host walks back to the desk. Host, next, let's talk about collaboration. In many organizations, the development and operations teams work in silos, which can lead to communication breakdowns. Emphasizing collaboration and adopting practices like DevOps or MLOps can bring these teams together. These frameworks encourage a culture of shared responsibility and help improve the overall quality and efficiency of your deployment pipeline. The host gestures towards a screen displaying key takeaways. Host, as we wrap up, let's recap what we've discussed today. Building a scalable AI model deployment pipeline involves several key phases: development, testing, packaging, deployment, and monitoring. Each of these phases has its own set of best practices, and you should always strive for automation and modularity. It's also critical to foster collaboration between teams to ensure a smooth workflow. The host leans closer to the camera. Host, before we finish, remember that the world of AI and machine learning is continuously evolving. Keeping up with the latest tools, techniques, and best practices is essential. Consider engaging with the community through forums, attending conferences, or taking online courses to stay current. The host smiles and gestures to the screen. Host, we hope you found this video helpful as you embark on your journey to build a scalable AI model deployment pipeline. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. End scene, the upbeat music fades back in as the screen displays the channel's logo and social media links.